Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update for Gala, we are trading at 0.05067. 24-hour volume here, we are down 15.86%. Market cap, we are down 0.35%. So heading over to our chart, an immediate short-term chart for 3 hours. I have scaled back here on different types of trend lines. We've got one that's arrowing down and then another one that's going upward. So a symmetric triangle that we've got in a short-term 3 hours. We can see that we are peaking at the resistance line, coming back down to support, resistance, and support. And eventually one of the other side is going to give out because we are creating a lot of higher lows and we are creating a lot of higher lows or lower highs as well. So what we're going to see for Gala is essentially coming up here, retesting the resistance line that I have laid out here at 5165. And if we are able to break through this and close above it, then essentially we need to come down, back test this trend line, and then come back up. Either back test the trend line here or back test the resistance turned into support here. We only have one candlestick here, essentially backing from this area of support. If we are going to come down in a downtrend, what essentially that would look like is coming down here, seeing if we can hold this area of support at the 4960, retesting it, and then if we get rejected again at this trend line, then we're going to come back down here to 4864. Let's take a look at a few factors here. If we're going to break out in the uptrend or break down in the downtrend here, we've got our RSI at the 43 and 27%. We can see that the RSI here peaked only at 80%, and then we see a downtrend from our trend line at the very top here. So we are seeing weakness again, and if you can see, it's kind of like it's another symmetric triangle being done on the RSI peaks as well. Essentially where we are going to go again for our RSI is continuing to come up and hoping to retrace closer to the 80% here. Now, what we can see in our MACD to measure momentum as the current price is going right now is essentially these two lines, or the spaces in between, are quite minimal. It's very, very small, hence the smaller bars that we see. So we can anticipate, again, a retest in the resistance line here as the price is coming up. I'm just going to zoom into more of a 1 hour time frame to kind of take a look at some of the characteristics. We have a spinning top at the very bottom here, very, very equal. We've got this candlestick here retraced way more, engulfing this previous candle up as we are coming up as well. It's really hard to say because this candlestick prior to the 1 hour time frame, it honestly didn't look a lot of pressure itself. The body itself is remaining in the same position in the middle. The wick at the top and the wick at the bottom is very similar to each other. So if this self is an engulfing candlestick, then we are most likely going to come down and then retest our trend line here. However, take a look again, the RSI is considered to be overbought. So if it is considered to be overbought, price again is going to come back down and then hoping to bounce back up from this trend line at 5014. If we're able to bounce off very nicely on here, and we switch over to a green as the price comes down here, then it's only a matter of time that we're going to come back up and then retest this trend line to finally get out of the symmetric triangle, because symmetric triangles, it is a continuation of the overall pattern. And the overall pattern, if we take a look at, in hindsight, of the primary trend is more of a bear trend as soon as we broke off from August 18th of our 20 MA. And again, continuation pattern, we're going to drop even more for Gala. So that is my video here update for Gala, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.